Hello, today we're going to show you how to install the electric vehicle charger by Sync EV. As you can see, it's very compact. I'm just going to open the box, carefully get the charger out. What you'll see inside the box is the installation guide. It's very important to have a read through this before you start the installation. Carefully get the charger out of the box, out of the bag. As you can see, very nice looking unit, very small with the serial number on the side. Very important for your OLED application. I'm just going to open up the unit. Very easily done. Once I remove the front cover, you'll be able to see that the unit's been carefully designed with all the componentry attached to the front cover. It's very easy to install. Here we've got here the live and neutral port, the earth port, and the Cat 5 port RJ22 plug for use of dynamic load management. So when we open the box, what you'll find inside, very important, I'm just going to put this down, is the RFID card. On this card is all the information that you need to activate the Sync EV Smart app. There's a guide inside the installation guide in the second to the last page explaining how to do this. Very simple, easy process, connect to the Wi-Fi. Also inside the bag, very important, is the notice. This is warning everybody who installs one of our units on how to activate the 3-year warranty. You must go on our website, follow the guide inside the installation guide or on here, enter the website, go onto the installer portal, select the 3-year warranty, the password EVCP, and then follow the guide. Very simple to do, takes about 15 seconds. Also in here we supply a grommet. I'll show you this once we've pre-drilled the box. Specially designed grommet to hold the cable so that it can't be pulled out. Keeps the IP rating of the charger also. Other very important things, especially if you're going to drill into the box at the back of the box. I'll show you the two places we can drill in a moment, but we use the washer with the foam. This helps also to keep any water ingress once we've pre-drilled the box to screw it to the wall. Yeah, very important. We've thought about all these things over the years. We've fit some other chargers, and water ingress was a big problem, so these are very important when we're going along in the installation. Okay, next what I'm going to show you is the places in the install guide. This is all, there's a picture guide inside there that helps you, but I'll quickly show you where we can drill the box for the cable entry. What you'll see on the back is 2 screws which represent holding the terminal blocks, so we must stay away from there. This is the point of entry that we can drill. We can either do 20mm hole if you come in through the back with maybe conduit, or if we're going to use the grommet we need a 25mm hole. So what I'll do, as we're going to be entering the charger at the bottom, we're going to measure this and drill it here. The measurements for this are 60mm to the centre and 20mm from the back. So just quickly show that to you if we can zoom in. So 60mm is here, 20mm is there. That is the centre point for drilling the 25mm hole for the grommet. If you're using conduit, yeah, a 20mm hole will suffice. Okay. Also, what we recommend, as we all know, when you use an SDS drill it can be quite powerful, so we recommend to pre-drill the 4 screw holes. It's just inside there, which I'll do now. careful to move the cables out of the way when you're going to be drilling. So there you'll see I've pre-drilled the 4 holes. Okay, now we're going to do the bottom. So with my tape measure, I'm going to mark carefully with my screwdriver. Just, I've done this many times. So 60mm, small mark, 20mm, small mark. There we can see where I'm going to drill. Easy as that. So I'll get the grommet and push, and with a bit of force push down. You'll see it spread out to keep the water ingress from coming in, and then all you need to do is pierce the grommet for cable entry. See how quickly that took. Now we're ready to fix the unit to the wall using the washers that I just showed you provided. As you can see, on the cable we're using here is the EV Ultra cable. It's 4mm high tough with Cat 5 cable inside. We're using this cable because we're going to take advantage of the charger's dynamic load management feature. We're going to protect the 60 amp main fuse at the supply cutout. I'll show you how to make off the RJ22 plug later in the video. So to mount the charger, put it against the wall. Everybody should be able to do this part. Obviously make sure it's nice and level. With a marker, mark the holes. And then we're ready to drill the wall, put the red plugs and fix the charger. So you can see we've screwed the box to the wall using the waterproof washers so that no water ingress can come down the back of the box and enter through the screw holes. The grommet's in place. Now we're going to push the cables into the box where we've pierced the grommet. We always leave the Cat 5 cable a little bit longer so you've got the flexibility when trying to plug it in. So we're just going to push the cables through so they come through into the unit. Okay. There we go. Now I'll just connect them in. Obviously it's very simple, earth, neutral and live. What we need to be aware of when terminating your cables is that they need to be dressed properly, because as I showed you before, we're very limited for space at the back. So once you've terminated your cables, you need to make sure that they're pushed to the back of the box so that there's no damage caused to the PCB when installing the front cover. Make sure they're nice and tight. Just got a bit of put them together. There we go. So once I've done this, I'm going to show you how to terminate the Cat 5 cable and the RJ22 plug. As electricians, I'm pretty sure everyone will know how to do this, but just quickly I'll show you how quick it is. So we only need 4 of the cables. Solid green, it's up to you the colours you choose, as long as at both ends of the cable you use exactly the same colours in the same order. Solid green, striped green, solid blue, striped blue. Okay, make sure they're dressed off, all level at the ends, and then we'll install the, excuse me, there we go. So all we do is put the plug RJ22, push it on so it's fixed, then with the right crimping tool crimp. Simple as that. Now we'll install, obviously as electricians you'll know you need to do your regulatory tests such as your ZS, which can be done once the unit's installed using an appropriate tester, your R1, R2 before you liven the circuit, as you'll all know. To install the front cover, once the cable's correctly dressed, I'll reaffirm we have the live and neutral, the earth and the RJ22 port. So just simply plug the RJ22, plug in the live and neutral, and simply plug in the earth. If you can also make sure the cables are dressed, best to overlap them in a cross so they sit back in a spring fashion, and gently push the charger and nicely screw it in. Don't over tighten the screws, just tight enough to make the water seal. So you can see, all in all, very simple unit to install. Now what we'll turn on the charger and show you how to connect it to the Wi-Fi. Once we energise the charge point, you'll see the halo indicator ring. This will be yellow to say that the energy's to the charger. Once connected to the Wi-Fi, very quickly the light changes to solid state blue. Now you're connected to the Sync EV network. The finishing touches for the charge point. Putting in the small phone bungs that are supplied in the plastic bag. Nicely in there. Give it that finish. There we go. Sync EV. 7.4 kilowatt charger connected to the network, as easy as that.